Alright guys, we're back with another video on Around the Armstrong table, and I'm going to be doing some delicious crab cakes with some homemade cream corn. Oh, this is going to be good. Can't wait to show y'all this one. Alright, so let's get these crab cakes started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some shallots cut up. Okay, we don't need a whole lot of shallots, so I diced up a few of them, finely diced. And then I got my chopped parsley in there as well. So we got the parsley ready to go. And again, this is going to be all about the crab. No filler cakes over here. Okay, we're going to do some jumbo lump crab meat. Also do some claw meat in there. I'm going to throw those finely diced shallots in there as well. Get those guys in the pool. Okay, and we're going to come back and we're going to add up some parsley. Okay, get that in there as well. So next I'm going to add some lemon zest to this. It's going to give it that nice lemony floral type of flavor. Okay, so I cut up one lemon. Obviously I'm using the zest from that lemon. Get some fresh lemon juice in there as well, and then we're going to get some of our seasonings in there. So I'm using some Tony's, some Old Bay. I got to use both of them. I'm telling you, it just add so much flavor using both of them. So I like using those in crab cakes. Then we can get some mayo in here, or some mayonnaise, however you guys like to say it. Okay, so we got some mayonnaise in there, some Creole mustard. Okay, and what I did was I actually used a Dijon Creole mustard. I thought, it's just a little bit creamier in my opinion instead of the whole grain. Okay, went ahead and added some garlic paste and then some panko breadcrumbs. Okay, and I'll tell you, the nice thing, these crab cakes are done. Okay, now the crab meat itself has a lot of good seasoning, and the jumbo lump with the claw meat does, so you don't really need to add a whole lot of salt to these. So I'm just going to use the seasoning that I put in there, and that, to me, that's just going to add the right amount of flavor. Okay, so next we're going to come in with our breading station, as I like to call it. Okay, so we get our mix there, and it's going to be pretty much the same seasoning. The only thing I didn't add was the Old Bay, and I swapped that out with some garlic powder. Okay, and I did add an additional ingredient that I didn't have before, which was some smoked paprika. Okay, I like that smokiness mixed in with the breadcrumbs. Just do a quick mix on that and get that ready, and you'll put it aside so you can get to your eggs. Okay, so what we'll do with the eggs, we're also going to season the eggs just a little bit. I'm going to put some of that What's That Here sauce, or that W sauce, or Worcestershire, whichever one you like. You guys can see I'm using 3 eggs, and then a pinch of the Tony's. Okay, just a pinch, and then we're gonna mix that up. Okay, this is all about building flavor. Okay, that's what we do on this channel. We cook with flavor, and I try to bring as much as I possibly can in every dish. Added a little bit of heavy cream, and again, it just gives the eggs a little bit of silkiness, so you want to make sure you get that in there as well. But the crab cakes are pretty much done, so I'm gonna get these guys formed, and I'm doing some nice size crab cakes. Okay, not no small tiny crab cakes. And again, it's all about the crab meat. You want people happy with your crab cake. So we're gonna form the crab cake. I'm gonna get them in the egg first. Okay, and the crab itself has a lot of moisture, so you really don't need to let it soak in the egg too long for you to get it coated. Okay, so we're going to coat it with panko breadcrumbs, and obviously it has all that delicious seasoning in there, and these bad boys they're ready. So I'm going to put those aside and put them in my refrigerator so they can firm up a little bit, and they'll be ready to go. So now we're going to make a little dipping sauce to go with the crab cakes. It's real simple, so we're going to have fun with this sauce. So we're going to take a little bit of mayo, okay, a few tablespoons of that, and we're just gonna put it in a small container. Okay, we're gonna add in some sweet pickle relish. Okay, and it's just gonna give it a nice little sweetness to go with some of the spices that we're gonna add as well. So I'm gonna add some more of that Tony's. Okay, and again, can't go wrong. A lot of familiar faces that is gonna go into the sauce. Coming back with the Creole mustard as well. Okay. The nice thing about this, you don't taste the mustard flavor that much, but it just enhances the remoulade sauce. So we're gonna come in with some what's that here sauce. I heard some people call it that W sauce, but it's good stuff. So, and then I'll add in some Louisiana hot sauce. And then my last ingredient is something you guys saw that went in the crab cakes, which is going to be some garlic paste. Okay, so we'll add that guy in there as well. And this sauce is ready to go. Okay, we're going to mix this up. I am going to come back and add a little bit of lemon juice just to give it that acidity that you need with that. Okay, we're going to mix that in and put the sauce aside and get ready for our side dish. So this side dish is going to be one of the easiest ways to make corn, but here's the difference. I'm not using that cream corn canned stuff that people get in the grocery store. Not saying anything wrong with that, but you know, if I'm gonna have some good cream corn going with these delicious crab cakes, I gotta do it right. You know, I can't treat it bad. So we're gonna make some fresh cream corn and make sure that everybody involved that's gonna be eating this is gonna be extremely happy. Okay, so what we do is we take the corn, cut it off the kernel. Okay, and I'm gonna get my pot ready. Okay, get my fire on there on a medium high heat, if you want to say. Okay, and then we're gonna throw in some butter. Okay, I'll tell you, the butter is just, you know what it's gonna do. It's gonna add some richness to it. We're gonna let the butter coat the pan, and then we're gonna come in with the corn. Okay, now as you can see, since I've cut it off, it's kind of falling apart a little bit, and they've came apart. They didn't stay together like you see on the kernel, but it's so simple. All you need with this dish really is like 4 to 5 ingredients, and it's perfect. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt in here, add some fresh pepper as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add that in there and mix this up for a little bit. What you want is the corn to start to get tender, but you also want to see it start to it starts to glow a little bit, it's like, I guess you could say it's just getting happy in there. And then what we're gonna do is just come in with some heavy cream. Okay, I would say probably about 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream. And what you want to do once you get that heavy cream in there, it starts to bubble up. You just let this go and just trust the process to the point where it starts to really foam up a little bit. And at that point, you'll know that the corn and the cream are starting to become one with each other, and it's just cooking into that corn and just creating this additional creaminess. A nice garnish and some kind of a floral oniony flavor. I'm gonna add in some chives, and so I'm getting those chopped up to go into this dish. And again, it's simple, but it's perfect. And you pair that sweetness of the corn to go with the spiciness and the umptiousness of the crab cakes. All of the parties play together. Okay, so we're gonna put this aside, get the crab cakes fried up, and we're gonna get this dish done. So the way we're gonna do this with the crab cakes, again, come in with some avocado oil. Okay, I'll let that heat up in my pan, and I'm also gonna add a little butter to this as well. And then I was able to make 4 beautiful, nice size crab cakes that are gonna go with this dish. So we're gonna let the butter get caramelized, almost start to get to the point where it's starting having a hint of brown, and that's what you want. So look at that crab cake, man! Come on, kidding me? It's gonna be so good. My mouth is watering just looking at them going in the pan, and they ain't even cooked yet. But this is what we do on this channel. That's the whole point. I want to make sure that you guys are happy with the results of the food that I prepare for you. So crab cakes are all in, and I'm just waiting for the flip. I'm telling you, when we flip them over, they're going to be a nice golden brown color. The beauty of this is what we're going to do is finish these in the air fryer. You could also finish them in the oven, but I just want to make sure that the center of the crab cakes are completely warm. I don't want to say cooked because the crab meat's already cooked. It's just all the other ingredients. And the other thing is, by making it this way without putting any type of egg into the actual mixture, um, before you go to bread it, you can actually taste the breading to make sure that it's seasoned to your liking. That's one of the best benefits of not actually putting any type of egg into your crab cake mixture. So that's why I like to do it this way. I've made them before with the um, crab with the egg in there, but to me this is the best application that you can do, so you can taste that mixture and you know that you're getting exactly what you want. Okay, so we're gonna take these guys and I'm gonna get them put aside, and then like I said, I'm gonna throw them in the air fryer just for a few minutes. It's not gonna take long. um, the funny thing about me is I have a habit of not setting the timer on the air fryer. I just let it go at whatever the time is, which is normally 20 minutes, but of course I take it out well before then. So if you guys see me at 20, put it in there at 20 minutes, it's not in there for that long. So obviously I pulled these out after a couple minutes, and now we're gonna get this dish plated up. So keep it simple with the plating, okay? Get a nice clean plate. If you're trying to impress somebody, you know, you can make it look fancy, but I'm gonna do my best to make this look really, really good for you guys, so that your mouth be watering and say, you know what, I gotta have this dish. So the corn goes down first, and then we're gonna come with the beautiful crab cake, and we're gonna pretty much lay it at an angle right over the corn. Okay, it is, I promise you, it's nice and crispy, and you just can't go wrong. um, Guys, I hope you are liking the content that I'm putting out, and you know, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I want to continue to putting out dishes, and I mean, I'm excited about this one. Look at that, come on, man. It's ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed my family, have them enjoy this delicious crab cake. It's tasty. You can't go wrong. I couldn't even contain myself. I had to go ahead and take a bite. And guys, I tell you, I'm enjoying every minute of preparing these dishes. I hope you love the things that I'm doing. Please give me some suggestions on meals, but I can't go wrong. Okay, I'm telling you, this is a good one. On to the next one. I'll see you guys later.